when I first understood this, so when I first said, well, if it's uniform, you get the advice that you ought to switch. If it's not, then you get a different problem, a different situation. That I thought, well, surely it's all to do with the uniformity assumption. Until I discovered this. So the coin toss method is one fine method for picking a natural number. But there are others. And I'm going to now tell you the method that I actually used to fill in the amounts. So the method I actually used, so toss the die until you get 1 or 2, which of course is an event of probability 1/3. And then if you first get it on the nth toss, then put 2 to the n minus 1 and your first envelope, and twice that amount in the second envelope. Notice, incidentally, that in this case, every amount is going to be even. Okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the expected values are in this case. So if you have 2k, then the expected value of switching is going to turn out to be 2 to the k plus 2 to the k minus 1 over 5, which of course is going to be greater. So on this way of doing things, expected value maximization urges you to switch. And in this case, I really don't know what to do. So in this case, the method is a genuine method. We're not like assuming anything weird about how God selected it. In fact, it's a method so simple that it's a method that I could use. I actually use it in filling the envelopes. And we get an obviously ridiculous result. So something has gone wrong, and I genuinely don't know what it is. Yeah.
I don't know what's gone wrong, but I'm sure someone out there has heard this and just wrote a program to simulate it, and just seeing if on average the expected value if switching actually works. Do you know what the results of that is?
I've never looked at a report of such a result, but I would be astonished if switching had any advantage.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so now I need a volunteer. Okay, so pick one, don't open it yet. Okay, now, before... Yeah?
You kind of just handed them that one.
Oh, sorry. No. You can take whichever one you want. Okay. Well, that's right. Now, I want to end with a disappointing note because has anyone seen the Lewin OCW physics lectures? So there's this fabulous moment where some equations have been placed on the board, and there's this metal ball hanging from the ceiling, and he puts himself against the wall and lets go of the ball, and it says, "This is going to hit me." And he says, "No, because I trust the equations." And he says, "I'm putting my life at risk, but I can do it because I trust the equations." So I take it that is emphatically not the situation we're in now. So like, I'm going to ask you, do you want to switch?
Yes, I'll switch.
Oh, you trusted the equation. Okay, so you can keep the money. Yeah,
Great. Can I know how much was on the other one?
yeah. Let's see.
Alright, we just made $7.
Oh,
$8,
$7? It should be $8. Yeah.
I'm sorry, 8.
And that one had.
Boom! Trust the
Four.
equations.